Hey, what is up, Jay Spoilers? Today we're going to talk about the top 25 current NBA players, and let's get into this video. Guys, these were very tough for me to choose, but let's start off with the juice. Let's start off with number 25 and Russell Westbrook. Now, after 12 seasons, 9 All-Stars, 1 MVP, I put Russell Westbrook at number 25. Yes, I did. Because even though he still puts up triple-doubles, but they are not converting to wins. Also, so far this season, not as great, with 19 points, 9.7 rebounds, 11.3 assists. Now you might ask, Jay, those are amazing stats. Yeah, that's almost a triple-double. I get it. But the thing is this. If you're not converting to wins, then what is it worth? As to me, to be honest, I think that the Wizards were better off for John Wall. Because as it seems, the Rockets won the trade, from what I've seen. But what do you think on that? Comment below and let me know. Moving on now, for number 24, I have Jrue Holiday. To be honest, guys, Westbrook wasn't even gonna be in this list. I was putting him honestly at number 26, and I just moved him up just because Kyrie Irving has been non-existent this season. But considering how ball dominant he is, etc., he is number 25. But I say that because Jrue is the most underrated player in the NBA. He is a great guard defender. He is quick and strong, with the averages of 16 points, 49 from the field, unlike Westbrook's 37, 4.2 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. Now you might say, Jay, this guy is averaging 16 points and Westbrook is averaging 19. What are you talking about? Once again, I say, he is not converting to wins. While Jrue Holiday, on the other hand, puts a lot of better effort on the defensive side and makes his team better. Honestly, I see the Bucks way better with Jrue Holiday than Eric Bledsoe. Tell me if you agree on that, because that's what I think. Now, as if for number 23 is Chris Paul, for the reason that Paul, first of all, has proved us all wrong since last season. And Paul is averaging 14 points, 44.4 assists, 4.5 rebounds, and 8.6 assists. Now, you might ask once again, Jay, what are you doing? What are you talking about? How is he going to put Chris Paul on top of Russell Westbrook? Well, fine, let me explain. Let me answer your question. What assists are more effective? Russell Westbrook's 11 or Chris Paul's 8? Well, my opinion, it is Chris Paul's 8 assists per game. Now, here's the reason why I believe it is more effective. Because for the reason that Chris Paul role on the Suns is to play make. That's his role. That's what he has to do. And he's been doing a great job distributing the ball for the Suns and taking off all that weight of playmaking off of Devin Booker's shoulders. So that's what I need you guys to understand. Another thing is that Westbrook's assist is mostly I'm going to drive into the basket, and if I can't make it or if I miss it, well, you better get the rebound, give it back to me, and I'm going to pass it back to you. That is not really effective. Or it's the other way around. It is I'm going to drive to the basket. If I see I can't make it, I will pass it to you. That's not what you're supposed to do, Russell. Like, you have to be effective on the game. You have to see that if you're double teamed, pass the damn ball. Now he does it. Yes, he does, but most of the time, not really. On the other hand, that Chris Paul, if he sees that someone is open, he actually passes the ball. If he sees that somebody has a shot on the pick and roll or on the pick and fade, regardless of what it is, Chris Paul makes the play. Just his IQ is so high and so effective that all of his assists are just way more. I don't want to say that they're better than Westbrook, because if you get an assist in the NBA, then you're balling to me. But you are not doing this as effectively into the game. Like, it's not really gonna contribute into wins. Because I just think that Westbrook is in his mind thinking, I need the stats, I need the stats, I need the triple doubles. On the other hand, Chris Paul is, I want to win, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. So that's why I think that Chris Paul is better than Russell Westbrook. Now for number 22, I have got Jamal Murray. To be honest, if Paul was averaging at least, I'll say 17 to 18 points, he would be here. But Murray has 20.3 points, 45% from the field, 3.6 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. That is very effective on the team that he is in, which is the Denver Nuggets. Which, by the way, last year made to the Western Conference Finals, even though they basically got destroyed by the Lakers. But that's for another video. Now, we've got number 21, which is, as if now, Devin Booker. Yes, the Book. With 22.1 points per game, 46% from the field, 3.2 rebounds, and 4.2 assists. Now, you might ask, Devin Booker, 22 points, okay, 3.2 rebounds, but isn't Devin Booker much of a ball hog? You could say Devin Booker is a scorer, and he lacks a little bit on defense, but Devin Booker makes all the money up when it comes to the offensive side. And I believe that those 22 points by the end of the season will go around to 27 or 28. Come on, Book, help me out here. For number 20, I have got Donovan Mitchell. Why? He has 23.2 points, 42% from the field, 3.5 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. Now you might say, that's kind of hard, Jay, because Jamal Murray did beat Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs, and yes, you're right. You're completely correct. But the thing is, don't forget what Donovan Mitchell was doing in the playoffs, and if Mike Conley would have made that 3, which basically went in and out, they would have won the series. And yeah, I know that Donovan Mitchell made the turnover of the century. I get it. But the thing is that we need to understand that we're talking about this season, right now, particularly. So, I believe that Donovan Mitchell is doing better and is carrying a higher and bigger load than Jamal Murray is on the Denver Nuggets. Now, for number 19, we have Bam Adebayo, the man of the hour, the man of the blocker, whatever you want to call him, and what I call him, the crusher of hearts, because he literally destroyed my heart in the bubble when he blocked Jason Tatum for the win. Literally, I was devastated. But let's get to the video now. With Bam Adebayo scoring 19.5 points, 64% from the field, 9 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. I mean, do I have to say anymore? This guy is already putting up 20 points per game, basically, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And this guy's a center. And Bam Adebayo is just going to get better during the season. So particularly right now, Bam Adebayo is the 19th best player in the league. Hold all your horses, because we got number 18 with Trae Young himself. Why? Because he is putting up 22.9 points, basically 23 points, 38% from the field, 4.5 rebounds, and 8.9 assists. Now, you might ask, wait, isn't Donovan Mitchell averaging 23? And isn't Jamal Murray averaging 20? Jay, you're kind of wrong there. Well, guys, listen. Trae Young has a bigger load on the Atlanta Hawks than both of those players. And mostly now, because you wanted pieces, boom, we got you pieces. We got you Bogdan, we got you Rajon Rondo, we got you Chris Dunn, and we got you Capella. What more do you want, Trae? Right now, this is all we can give you. And they did a great job at silencing Trae Young for now. Plus, John Collins, his best partner of all. I mean, what more can you ask, Trae? Otherwise, basically, right now, all the pressure's on Trae Young. You got to bring the Hawks to the playoffs this year, no doubt about it, which is in my predictions in the video. I'll leave the link in the description. But otherwise, guys, come on. Trae Young has been balling since day one in my eyes. Yeah, he was kind of slacking in the beginning of the season, but after the All-Star break in his rookie season, completely dominated. And Trae Young in the end of the season, right now particularly, I think those 23 points per game will go up to around 27 to 28 points per game. Then, as of number 17, I've got Paul George with 24.8 points, 51% from the field, 51% from 3, 6.2 rebounds per game, and 5.1 assists with 1.2 steals and half a block per game. Yes, Paul George is dominating right now. And to be honest, I see those 24 points. If he keeps it up, I see Paul George score averaging 27 points per game by the end of the season. Plus, he has to share the ball with Kawhi Leonard, which he's done phenomenally well. And I believe that Paul George is number 17 NBA player right now. And next at number 16, I have got the man of the hour, Rudy Gobert. Why? He's averaging 12.2 points per game, 59% from the field, 13.3 rebounds, 1.4 assists, half a steal, and 2.7 blocks. Man, this guy's an assassin. But the thing is, there is a center that's better than him that's next on this list. But we cannot ignore that Rudy Gobert won Defensive Player of the Year, and he's still a ball-dominant center. After this, last but not least, we have got number 15, KarlAnthony Towns. Why, you might ask? Well, the man himself is putting up 22 points per game, 46% from the field, 37.5% from 3, 12.5 rebounds per game, 4.2 assists per game, half a steal, and 2.8 blocks. I think you already know why I chose KarlAnthony Towns over Rudy Gobert. He's averaging more points, slightly less rebounds, just 1 rebound less, and more assists, plus 0.1 block more than Rudy Gobert, by the way. But otherwise, KarlAnthony Towns is top 2 center in the league right now. And I gotta say, Cat, keep up those numbers. But that is it for the video today, guys. The next video is gonna be top 14 players in the NBA. This video was number 25 all the way down to number 15. But what do you think? Where would you put those players? Tell me if I'm wrong. Comment below, like the video, and subscribe. And as always, love sports.
Yeah.